Hello, my name is Aaron Newman, and today I will be discussing tough choices regarding electronic devices and whether or not they are benefiting or crippling quality of life. So, just to begin with, a tough choice is when someone has to decide between two or more things and they have to weigh out each side and the pros and cons to each side and make a decision based on what is most applicable and beneficial to them. So I am going to be discussing both sides to cell phones being beneficial or crippling to quality of life. So I'm going to be going over 4 points. My first point being location. People connect and talk all the time in different locations, whether it be online or in person. I interviewed two people, being my first two sources, one Dr. Shane Foster and my second being an App State student. Uh, I interviewed both of them and asked them how they felt using an electronic device as a location to talk to people. And the App State student said that it was bad and that it was taking time from his real life and he couldn't focus what was actually going on right in front of him. Dr. Shane Foster, however, said that it was good and helpful for him and helped him keep up with his life. So, moving on to my second point, sociability. People use social media to connect and share what they're doing all the time. And I asked both the people that I interviewed how they felt about social media, and the App State student said that he felt that it was very cool, but that he suffered from FOMO, which is fear of missing out, and that he was overstimulated when he went on social media. Dr. Shane Foster said it did not affect him because he does not have any social media whatsoever, and that he does not care for it. Both the people that I interviewed said that they spent time on electronic devices. The App State student spent 7 hours, 3 going to homework, 3 going to TV, and 1 hour going to calling and texting. The doctor, Shane Foster, said he spent 5 hours, 4 going to his work, and 1 hour going to watching the news and reading the news. And coming from my third source, eMarketer, 69% of media time is spent on cell phones when it's an electronic device, and this correlated with what I found in my interviews. Both the people that I interviewed said the majority of their time was on their cell phones. Going to my third point, exploring. My fourth source being hhs.gov. From a recent study, behavior changes can be potentially crippling in real relationships in the real world community. And so I asked both the people that I interviewed if this was the case, if using electronic devices was crippling their relationships. And they actually said that it was helping keep relationships together. However, though, the App State student said that if it was strictly in online relationships, it could cause trust issues. And going to my fifth source, Adam Altier, in a recent study, it was found that the average time spent on electronic devices a day was 3 hours for adults and 9 hours for teens. And this just correlates with what I found in my interviews, and also this just goes to show that teens spend more time on electronic devices because they're wanting to connect more and explore more. And that brings me to my fourth point, connecting. And so connecting with people, the intensity of relationships can intensify and become stronger when people share common interests. And both the people that I interviewed said that when it came to searching for stuff online, that they had the power to find exactly what they wanted. And because of this, they said that it helped keep them more organized and increase communication with people. And they just said this is because it was so accessible to them, being electronic devices everywhere around them. Dr. Shane Foster also said that he had instant access to anything that he wanted, and that because of this he sometimes wouldn't remember things because he can just always look it up, and that he said that that can be not so great sometimes and overstimulating. My sixth source being Smart Insights. Google holds 96% of search traffic, and this just goes to show with what I'm saying in my points that people are always searching and connecting and want to be social with others, so they're always searching. And so the App State student said that using electronic devices has changed his lifestyle. He said it's had its ups and downs, but he has to live with it. He did say, however, some bad things, that he's always constantly checking apps and notifications because he never really has downtime from his phone because it's always around him. It's never away from him. And so, in conclusion, just to go over my 4 points, My first point being location. Using an electronic device can help you keep up with people or take time away from your life with people right in front of you. With sociability, you can get what you lack, whether that be news, social media, or calling and texting people. My third point, exploring. You can find what fits your lifestyle, whether that be a pen pal, a friend, a girlfriend, or just an online friend. My fourth point, connecting. You always have instant access to everything. You can find exactly what you want. The only thing though, this can be overstimulating. So overall, you are in control and you can make your own tough choice. And just to go over how this relates to us all, we all have digital screens and devices. We all know both sides now to this situation, and we can all make our own tough choice. Thank you.